What's going on, guys? It's Investing Hustler here, and today I'm going to talk about the stock markets. I'm going to talk about how Namaste has been on fire this year, and I'm going to read a pretty interesting article about how analysts expect Aphria sales to increase significantly. So I'll talk about the markets for now, how we're having a red day. S&P is down 51 points, Dow Jones is down 575 points, and Nasdaq is down 172 points. Crude oil and gold, they're up today. So it's always expected when the market's down, gold is usually up. Crude oil has been on fire lately, so that's not surprising. So the main reason why the stock markets are down today, and I did make a video about it last night. It did not get a lot of views because I did post it at like 5 a.m. So I wasn't expecting it to get a lot of views. But as you can see right here, Apple charts, we're looking at Apple charts right here, and Apple dropped 9.46%. So last night I was talking about how they were down 7% after hours, and they were even down pre-market. And as expected, they are down 9.45% today. They went all the way down to $143. If you guys want me to make a video on Apple and whether I think it's a buy, sell, or hold, let me know and I'll make a nice video on Apple. I'll do a chart analysis. I'll do a deep analysis on Apple. So 100 likes and I'll do a video on Apple. But yeah, let's talk about the main company that I want to talk about today, and that is Namaste. Namaste has simply been on fire today. They went up 30% yesterday. They went up 15% today. So this New Year's, Namaste has been on fires. So I'm personally a Namaste shareholders, and finally now they went up to 119. I'm in the green with Namaste. I've been swing trading Namaste for quite some time, and I've been buying Namaste, especially on this recent dip that we've seen Namaste hit, where they've went as low as 75 cents. There's this very interesting article that I read about why Namaste is on fire, but let's just look at Namaste charts real quick. So right now they're sitting at $1.20, but if you look at their 6-month charts, they've hit a high of $3.94. At one point they were up at $4.39, and these are Canadian dollars right here. And right now, as you can see, this might be the bottom of Namaste. This might just be the bottom, and it could finally be pushing forward, or this could be a little bull trap where they're going to make a nice little run. They're going to hit the resistance at $1.40 and then drop back down again. So we're going to see how high Namaste goes. Right now, they've already went pretty much as low as their 52-week low right here. They hit their 52-week low right about here at 75 cents. If we look at the technical analysis for Namaste, it's a buy in the oscillators, a sell in the summary, moving averages is a buy. No, is a sell. And then you look at the 1 minute, it's a sell, sell, strong sell. So in the 1 day and then the 15 minutes, it's a neutral buy. So right now, Namaste has a market cap of 319 million. They have 283 shares outstanding. They have a price to revenue ratio of 17, price to book ratio of 4.5, and price to sales of 17.2. These numbers, compared to how they were like in October, they look a lot more realistic, because back when they were valued at $3, even at $2, they did look a little bit overvalued. And right now, I guess they do seem at a fairly good value. So this could easily be a nice push forward, and then once they become overvalued, the prices are going to drop again. But they do seem to be on a nice run. I personally wouldn't be buying at these prices now, because what goes up must come down. This could easily just be a couple, maybe a 3-4 day run, and then they will drop again. And just like that, Namaste just gave up all their gains today. They're still positive 1 cent today, up 0.96%. And in a matter of 2 hours, Namaste went from sitting high at $1.23 all the way down to 105. So just like that, Namaste pretty much just broke even. So this might be the beginning of a downfall, which is what I mentioned in the beginning of the video. I would not buy Namaste at these prices. What goes up must come down. It will be interesting to see how Namaste plays out tomorrow. After this downfall, Namaste's market cap dropped down to 319 million. Not a big difference, but yes, Namaste just lost all their gains just like that. But yeah, let's get into this article right here. So Namaste Technologies Inc. rips to start 2019 after several changes at the top. So one stock that certainly kicked off the new year in style in the cannabis patch was Namaste Technologies Inc. Shares ripped 30% higher to start 2019 following news that the company announced a corporate update that includes the appointment of Neil Cawthorey as its chief legal officer and resignation of Fern Glowinski. from the board of directors, and appointment of Kenneth NGO to fill her vacancy on the board of directors. This story has been defined by contention since August, which suggests a window for some added value through leadership changes as we are seeing at this point. According to the release, in addition, the company is pleased to announce that Manny Morum has agreed to act as the company's first chief product officer subject to board approval. The company is announcing these new appointments to allow it to focus on the information technology infrastructure to support its broad product base and to add a stronger emphasis on governance and legal risk management across the organization. Namaste promulgates itself an emerging leader in the vaporizer and accessory space. Namaste has 30 e-commerce retail stores in 20 countries, offers the largest range of brand name vaporizers products on the market, and is actively manufacturing and launching multiple unique proprieties products for retail and wholesale distribution. Namaste is currently focused on expanding its product offering acquisition and strategic partnership and entering new markets globally. According to the company's materials, Namaste is your everything cannabis store, and Namaste operates the largest global cannabis e-commerce platform with over 30 websites in 20 plus countries under various brands. Namaste's products offering through its subsidiary includes vaporizers, glassware, accessories, CBD products, and the company will soon be selling medical cannabis in the Canadian market, subject to approval by Health Canada. Namaste has developed and acquired innovative technology platforms, including NamasteMD.com, Canada's first Health Canada compliant telemedicine application. And in May 2018, the company acquired a leading e-commerce A1 and machine learning company, Findify AB. Findify uses artificial intelligence algorithms to optimize and personalize a consumer on-site buying experience. Namaste is focused on leveraging its cut-edge technology to enhance the user's experience throughout its platform. Namaste will continue to develop and acquire innovative technologies which will provide value to the company and to its shareholders as well as to the broader cannabis market. So the things I like about Namaste is they are operating in 20 plus countries under various brands. They're not a one-trick pony. They offer products like vaporizers, glassware, accessories, CBD products, and the company will soon be selling medical cannabis in the Canadian market. So this is a company that is looking to grow, and I feel like right now, especially when it was at 74 cents, Namaste was very cheap. As noted above, Namaste just announced a corporate update that includes the appointment of Neil Cothry and Chief Legal Officer and resignation of Fern Gowinski from the Board of Directors and the appointment of Kenneth NGO to fill her vacancy on the Board of Directors in all. The chart shows 90% tacked on to share pricing for the company in the past week. In addition, the company has seen interest climb with an increase in recent trading volume of 12% over what the stock has registered over the longer term. So Sean Dollinger, President and CEO of Namaste, commented, "We are very pleased to announce the new appointments and the company looks forward to having many more join as CPO. Many has contributed a great amount of value to the company thus far. And we believe that his new position will enhance the impact of his efforts to support the company's vision going forward. Likewise, we are delighted that Neil has joined the Namaste family to bring his experience working in complex regulatory framework, capital markets, and international jurisdictions to lead our legal function. Neil will enhance our leadership team, and we believe we will add a pragmatic and important voice at the table as we embark to our efforts to build relationships in the cannabis industry and evolve globally." So currently trading at a market cap of 236.87 million. I'm guessing this is American because right here it's 319 million, or that is yesterday's news. Has a bankroll of 471,000 of cash on the books, which stands against about 1.1 million in total current liabilities. One should also note that the debt has been growing over the recent quarters. Namaste is pulling in trailing 12-month revenues of 5.6 million. In addition, the company is seeing major top-line growth with year-over-year quarterly revenues growing at 173.1%. As more color becomes clear on the name, we will review the situation and update our take. So Namaste is looking good. This is literally since 2019. They are up from 70 from 2019. They were up from 75 cents and reached a high of $1.23. This is I'm going to show you guys a few comments on Namaste. This is just for fun. It's nothing you can take seriously, but this is at yahoo.com. So what exactly is moving this, David? So one answer is because it's undervalued, full. Some people are saying it's a bubble. A lot of people are saying patience is golden. We have a runner. We could possibly see $2 again this month. It's a possibility. Stay positive. After 4 months, I never thought I'd be saying this. Namaste is keeping my portfolio in the green. I am kind of happy to note that some shorts are depressed today. So there's a lot of people that are bullish with Namaste. So we'll see. Right now they're up 14.4% today. And actually, let's review that. Let's refresh that. Yeah, right now they're up 14.4%. So Namaste is doing very well this New Year's. But just because I'm talking about Namaste, just because they've been on fire since New Year's, does not mean you guys should purchase this company. This is strictly for entertainment and educational purposes only. Make sure you do your homework and invest in a company that you believe in and that you've done your homework on. But yeah, so another article, Namaste Technologies corporate update. I could leave this in the description below. You guys could check this out. This was a December 19th article, so I'm sure most of you guys already read this. And then there's that one article I just want to touch up on real quick, and it's on Aphria, which is surprising because Aphria has just been beat up in the past month, especially since that short attack. So this one is on Aphria. So analysts expect Aphria sales to increase significantly. So before we get into that, let's look at Aphria. So Aphria is down 3 cents today, 0.37%, not too bad. Aphria has really recovered since that short attack. So as you can see right here, Aphria got shorted right around here on December 3rd. That was when they had that short attack, and they pretty much dropped all the way down to $4.71. I've been picking up shares here, and they've pretty much been on fire. Well, I guess looking at it like that, they've been uptrending ever since. I've sold my position at one point here. I've sold some shares here. Right now, Apria is sitting at $8.10, but compared to $4.78, they've had a nice run. They've almost doubled in price, and from the looks of it, they are somewhat uptrending. They do seem to be hitting a wall. They do seem to be hitting a resistance line at about $8.70. So we'll see if they break that. It would be nice to see Apria hit $9 and then break past that resistance. So right now, Apria is still, compared to how they were in the past, where they were sitting pretty at over $20, even over $10 would be nice. But right now, they are sitting at $8.08. And we're going to read this article called Analysts Expect Apria Sales to Increase Significantly. So the upcoming quarterly earnings result for the cannabis companies, including Canopy, Aurora, and Tilray, will be highly anticipated. The quarter will be the first quarter results for players since recreational cannabis was legalized in October. Companies are expected to experience significant year-over-year growth. So Apria's revenues are expected to rise nearly 356% year over year in the second quarter, ending in November 38.8 million, ending in November to 38.8 million Canadian dollars from 8.5 million Canadian dollars in the same quarter last year. Apria's second quarter results will only capture a few days of recreational cannabis sales. The above charts indicate that analysts expect Apria to capture a significant amount of sales from recreational cannabis. Will Apria meet the target? We analyzed the earnings for the past 5 quarters. Apria's missed analyst estimates. Apria missed analyst estimates. If Apria misses analyst estimates in the upcoming quarterly earnings release, the market might sell the stock to correct the company's valuation based on the latest available sales figures. Next, we'll discuss how sales growth is expected to translate into margins. So why analysts expect Apria's margins to expand. So Apria's sales are expected to increase 350% in the second quarter of 2019. Analysts expect the sales to impact the company's EBITDA margins as well. Next, we'll discuss Apria's EPS expectations. So analysts expect Apria to report a loss per share next week. Despite the significant increase in Apria's revenues, the margin growth, analysts expect Apria to report a loss per share in its second quarter earnings, which are scheduled to be announced next week. So Apria will be announcing their second quarter earnings next week. So that's going to be very interesting to see what they report. Analysts expect Apria's loss per share to be 0.03 Canadian dollars per share to its EPS of 0.04 Canadian dollars in the second quarter. Should investors be concerned? Companies can report a loss per share during the growth phase due to the expensing investments upfront, which could result in increasing earnings in the coming years. Recently, other cannabis players reported their earnings. Canopy Growth reported a loss per share of $1.50 Canadian dollars. Canopy Growth is expected to report a loss per share of 0.21 Canadian dollars in the next quarterly earnings. Aurora Cannabis reported a loss per share of 0.08 Canadian dollars in its recent quarter. Aurora Cannabis is expected to report a loss per share of 0.02 Canadian dollars in the next quarter. Tilray reported a loss as well, and Tilray is expected to report a loss next quarter. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that notification and smash that subscribe button. I'll always be keeping you guys up to date with the news, and I'm going to try to come up with different content this year. Well, that's it for now, guys. I'm going to keep trying to drop content almost every day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.